Hi everyone, my name is Takesha Prendergast. I'm a student at Keiser University. Um, the class I'm in is called Fire Service Course Delivery. My professor is Jason Aliska. The topic today is fire extinguishers. Okay, so fire extinguishers, there's four types. There's water, foam, dry powder, CO2, and wet chemicals. So when it comes to the four types of fire extinguishers, um, the four main types, which I just said, the water, the chemicals, the CO2, dry powder, foam, and water, in order to meet the current regulation, it is important for you to have the exact type of fire extinguisher that's needed for your in the premises. So it's very, 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 very important to make sure that you have the correct fire extinguisher in your house, business, when it comes to fire, because there's many types of fire, and the last thing you want to do is have the wrong fire extinguisher when it comes to putting out that fire. Okay, a portable fire extinguisher can quickly control a small fire if applied by an individual that's properly trained. Okay, so that is very important. It's very important to know how to use it in order to be able to put out the fire. The last thing you want to do is not know what you're doing and a crisis happened and now you're hurt or injured. All right, so when putting out the fire, there's an acronym called PASS, right? So PASS, we're gonna say the first one stands for pull. So you're gonna pull the pin up at the top of the extinguisher, breaking the seal. Okay. Aim, you're going to approach the fire standing at a safe distance. Then you're gonna squeeze the handles together to discharge the extinguisher against agent inside. Okay, and then the last one is sweep. You're gonna then sweep. Okay. Going back to the beginning now. So many people don't know what why what causes a fire to gradually to grow. All right. So fire requires fuel, heat, and oxygen to burn. Fire extinguishers apply an agent that cools burning heat. It smothers the fuel and remove the oxygen. And that's what kills, the fire from increasing or doing some severe damages. So the fire could not continue to burn. Once the oxygen is removed, the fire could not continue to burn. Okay? A lot of people don't know this, but a fire extinguisher have 10 to 12 life. Okay? Expansion, what is it? Lifespan. So you can change it within 10 to 12 years. The ABC fire extinguisher is suitable for use with fires involving ordinary combustible, flammable liquids, and energized electric equipment. All right, there's 5 different classes of fire. So we have a class A, which is the ordinary fires. Then we have our class B, which is the liquid and gas. We have our class C, which is the electric fires. Class D is the metal fires. And class K is the most common, which is gas fires and cooking fires. Especially around Thanksgiving, Christmas, like holidays, yes. Okay, that's something to know. All right, so there's 7 sides of fire that sometimes the average person might not know. So it's the front, it's the rear, both sides, the top, the bottom, and the interior. Fires can be considered under control. Fires cannot be considered under control until all sides are addressed. So if you're only doing 4 out of 7, your fire is not under control. Failure to address all 7 sides will frequently result in a fire extinction. So if you're only targeting, like I said, 5 out of 7 or 4 out of 7, the fire will then expand and it can continue to grow, and it will cause more damage, lives, and a lot of injuries. So be aware that there are 7 sides of a fire. Now I will say it again if you need me to. It's the front, the rear, both sides, the top, the bottom, okay, and the interior. All right. So, everyone that enjoying this lecture, I want you guys to remember that there's 3 P's of fire safety: prevention, plan, and practice. It's very important to make sure that all your smoke detectors are working. All your fire extinguishers are filled. It's not expired. You have the proper one. The most common ones that we do see in houses are the red ABC fire extinguishers. Okay. And once again, that fire extinguisher is suitable for use with fires involving ordinary combustible flammable liquids and energized electrical equipment. All right. Then in nursing homes and in kitchens or in offices, you do see the silver one. So just just be aware of what fire extinguisher you're getting and you're putting into your house. So if a fire do occur, you're not using the wrong one. Well, that includes my presentation for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I was able to teach you a little more than what you knew if you didn't know already. Thank you, and you guys have a good evening.